And welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is ASAP Grim, and you're watching the continuation of my blind playthrough for RDR2 in 2025.
How are you today?
So this is your Friday episode. I'm recording it as of Thursday night, pretty late Thursday night, actually. I think it's coming up on 11 p.m. for me.
Okay then, girl.
And so we're going to do a chill episode. We're going to head back to the camp
Come on now.
and just kind of drift around the camp, seeing what kinds of conversation we can pick up on. We also need to do some hunting for the camp because the icon is white, which means that we're coming due for food. You didn't get a Thursday episode because of a few things. One factor is my sleep schedule is just pretty out of whack right now. I'm waking up late in the day, and the time for me to record is pretty compressed as a result, especially if you throw World of Warcraft into there. And so that's factor number two. The new and final phase for WoW Season of Discovery released this week, on Tuesday, as a matter of fact. And so we got a brand new raid to prepare for, and unlike the previous stuff in WoW, this is brand spanking new. It's never been seen in any iteration of World of Warcraft before. This is a from scratch brand new thing, so nobody knows how to approach it or anything. That means that a lot of prep to make sure you're as raid ready, what's called raid ready, as possible is in there, and I have some responsibilities to meet. So those two things are working together. My waking up really late and the excitedness and personal responsibilities towards my WoW guild for WoW SOD. But the biggest factor, guys, is that I had like I don't know if I would quite call it a one-day bug, because I wasn't throwing up or stuck in the bathroom or anything like that, but I did feel under the weather, and I felt real lethargic. And those things, that being the biggest factor, really combined, or really was the primary motivation. I just flat didn't feel like recording. I didn't feel like recording or editing or doing narration. I didn't really want to play Red Dead. I wanted to focus more. I wanted to get into Darktide and just kind of tool around in there and chill. And in my experience, oh, that's a dead horse, man.
Easy there.
Is there anything to loot? In my experience, if you're not wanting to play a game and you force yourself, that comes out in the commentary. Like, people can pick up on it. So I just decided to go ahead and skip Thursday's episode today. For me, it's today, right?
Okay, my girl. Yep.
Hey, mister, can you help me? Please help me. My damn horse died on me and my legs hurt and I need to get home.
Oh, that was your horse. Okay.
Happy to. Get on.
Yeah.
Oh, you kind, mister.
We can't leave a lady out here just walking all by herself.
Let's go, girl.
Come on up. We should have helped her up.
If you be so kind to take me to LeGras, that's where I'm from. That's where my people is from.
All right.
Sure, that's fine.
Don't normally trust no outside man. No offense, mister.
No, that's
Just don't
smart.
trust him much.
All right, ma'am. I don't trust him much either.
You seem like a horse rider, yeah, your whole life, I bet. Horse don't help much in LeGras. Neither horse can swim fine as a duck, be much more used to us. Last horse we bud got his foot stuck in the mud, gator came and ripped his leg off. The
Oh,
horse
my.
just wobbling in the water, another gator came in, took the other leg. Then the
Dang.
horse fell and died for part-timers to come by with a rifle on him. Ah, there's no word of lie.
Jesus. sure it's the horse that's the problem? Maybe you should be worrying about the gators. Where was it? LeGras?
Well, that's how life is. Bet you travel a lot. You a fool. Can't find yourself no home to live and grow and dying if you always moving. Can't build no roots down. Can't grow nothing up. Always moving is no good.
Maybe I don't want roots. How about that? I'm not looking to settle.
You think when was the last time you spent the week in the same bed? How long ago was that? I asked you. Bet it was a long time. No offense. But I bet it's been a long time for you. Wasn't no need. I never leave my home. You gonna call it humble, and it is. And I ain't no more proud than I need to be. But it feels good having something your own. Ain't no war, ain't no boss man, ain't no train gonna take that from me.
That's optimistic, ma'am. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, what she's saying is not wrong, and that's what everybody hopes for, but thinking that it'll never get taken from you, it's a pretty shisty world.
Okay, here's good. Thank you, mister. Please let me give you this on account of you being so kind.
Well, thank you, ma'am, and God bless. Silver emblem ring. Are you sure this is like a family heirloom or something?
Dang animals.
All right. Okay, so we are going to go get an American gator. That, I know, can be found down in this area. And it's basically on the way to camp, so shouldn't be a problem. How much daylight we got left? Not much at all. 6:17 p.m. So we might actually be camping out tonight. Now see, I was just talking about how, in my experience, if you don't feel like playing a game, you really probably shouldn't go record because people will be able to hear it in your voice. I am happy to be back in Red Dead. I took a day off, and it's nice to be back in the world again. This is a really stunningly gorgeous world that they've built here. When I play games like this, man, I remember feeling this way about modified Skyrim also, or heck, like vanilla Skyrim when it first released, but modified. It didn't take very long before the ENBs started coming out, and you could change the lighting in Skyrim to make things look dramatically more realistic. And every time I see a game that's done that well, so for example, I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole. I think it's going to be a bad game. But the new Assassin's Creed, I have read that visually it's pretty stunning. Ghost does, I always forget how to say it. I always want to say Tsushimi or Tsunami, and I know that's not right, neither one of them. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Visually, just stunningly beautiful, right? And it makes me just think about what does the future hold when things get to the point that they're actually photorealistic. And you know the games that can do this kind of thing first are going to be space games. Because you're in space. There's a large part of your surrounding, like your skybox and stuff, is just black. So there's no it's not intensive rendering, right? You just a black skybox with a bunch of white dots to simulate the stars, right? So you can spend all your resources on other stuff. But that's why space games traditionally just look really, really great compared to whatever games are in their same era.
Easy.
Okay. All right, so we're looking for an American gator. There's a regular gator, I think. Springfield should do it. Let me make sure. If I, oh, no, it's an American. Okay. That's what we're looking for. I only need the meat. What is this right here? It's also a 1-star. Again, the head facing away from me, though. I want to be able to get... Yeah, she's real... Our horse is nervous. Let's get up around. Or I can get a shot on this thing. Hold in there, hon. Almost. Okay. Sunlight is draining fast. That's our camp right over to the left, I believe. Oh, not that. Here, I want to stow it. Okay, so now I think we can just take this back way in here. Oh, it's going to want us to go. Oh, that's fine. We'll do that too. We can do that.
Yep.
And we'll eat. We're going to donate this meat.
Easy now. Whoa, whoa, that's it.
And we will eat and go to sleep.
Who's out there?
Just me.
You're bad.
Now keep in mind, we're just getting to halfway through this game, so there's a lot yet to do. Where can I hitch up at? Here we go. So with it being a Friday chill episode, maybe we could go redo like our belt and stuff.
Shut up, Micah.
No, I will not shut up.
Wow.
I'm trying to help. Shutting up will lead to
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan. I will.
killed. We've been in worse crazy.
If only it was in better condition.
But moving around with this many of us, it's trouble. But there used to be more. You're just worried. Worried because you're the one person in this whole goddamn bunch who does nothing but profit from everyone else's work.
That ain't true.
You're the first person I'd kill.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
He just don't like the truth. He's afraid. He's afraid because he's a goddamn parasite. He ain't never off grafting, nor hunting, nor killing like the rest of us. Oh, sure, he's family. He was my uncle, I'd throttle him. He ain't no one's uncle. We should do him in. I'm joking. Relax.
Them days almost over.
Okay. See, that's the kind of stuff that I want to be able to listen in on our Friday episodes. Let's see if there's any stew to be had. And there is. Okay. We might end up eating some more. I need to see Arthur's status, but we're going to head up to his room. so we can go to sleep. I thought there was another conversation going, but it looks like it ended, or sounds like it ended. Player. Oh, we're average. Oh, darn it, that slept for a whole day, man. No way to cancel that out either. Yeah, man, the clothes are looking nice. That tie actually is... No, there was something about it that was bothering me whenever I was looking at it in the magazine, but in game it looks pretty sharp. Oh, okay, well look at that, it's daytime. I was worried we were going to get a 24-hour... No, it's 6 p.m., doggone it. Okay, so... Sleep until morning. Now we're going to be real hungry. What is this? Salted beef, leave that alone. Crackers. And a bread roll. And then one thing of candies. Okay. So. Expected, underweight. And clean, calm, malnourished. So we need to feed the horse. Okay, so I'm trying to think of where we get our holsters. I think it's the gun shop. We're going to go get a different color put on them. Well, yeah, shoot. Yeah, I think so. I was just considering that our satchel does have some of that red leather in it. So that ties in pretty nicely, but we should be upgrading our satchel. Probably, I guess next week I'll be refocusing on that. We'll spend an episode or two looking into that. So what we're going to want to do is go into roads and head to the gunsmith, and we'll get our guns cleaned also. Okay, now here we got basic daylight out. It's a little hard to see, but you can see that the satchel, that top part, there you go. See, it's kind of that red leather. When the sunlight's on it, you can see it, which I think probably matches up pretty well with the holster. I'm expecting that satchel to change eventually. And we want a more natural leather like that, like our boots. A dark brown, or our hat is another good example.
Come on.
because our satchel will change eventually. In fact, actually, maybe going with a light tan like the color of our bedroll there might be a good play. We're going to find out. I'm going to look into it. Oh, I forgot to say, TGIFT, guys, you've made it. Congratulations, you've made it through another week of life on this crazy planet.
I'm here to visit. Shut your goddamn mouth. Criminal in back. Keep clear of the wagon.
I don't even have any political news that I can think of to share with you guys because I haven't checked anything out for today. I had some work I had to do today, and I got that done earlier, then went back to sleep because I hadn't gotten my full rest, and woke up in time to hop onto WoW and get ready for Raid, and then when Raid was finished, I went and I started recording this as soon as I was done with Raid. .26 and 67 degrees. Okay, let's hitch up right here.
Rode well, girl.
Yeah, you can see the color on the satchel that I'm talking about a little bit better now. See, it's just that kind of reddish tinted leather. Oh my.
Hey there, come take a look. All right, what do you want?
I want to clean my guns.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see.
Okay.
That gun seems to be well taken care of.
Good.
Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours.
Go.
You've got a fine weapon, but I can make it even finer if you're interested. Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of.
Going through Arthur's entire armory that he keeps on him.
Well, if that gun ain't shining,
That's a
glad you
sharp
take care
looking
of what's yours.
gun. All right. So then, customize. So I'm not in the right spot. Maybe it's all done at the horse place. I don't know why I can't remember where this is done at.
Well, all right.
But if that's the case, the closest one would be Saint Denis. Right here. We can at least take care of the saddle, because this white color here, this kind of
You
silver
all right,
color,
girl?
isn't really working for me. And we'll see if I can customize the holsters there. I really expected to be able to do it at the gun shop. I wonder if it would be at a clothing shop under the accessories tab. We'll be in Saint Denis, so we can check that out if the horse shop doesn't work. You know what I'm just now noticing? I'm surprised I haven't thought of this before, but with my experience in messing around with various ENBs and tweaking them, getting into the actual code and tweaking them for Skyrim, I have learned that being able to get your, I guess, lighting engine is what I'll call it. I don't know if that's the technically right term. But the thing that handles all of the global lighting for the entire game and the day-night cycle and all, to get it balanced in multiple environments is hard to do. So things may look fantastic at dusk, but then during high noon, everything is bleached out, right? So this game, though, it looks fantastic all of the time, no matter what the conditions are. And I'm telling you, that's hard to do. Maybe they have independent lighting, like program instructions to go to for the various lighting scenarios, like daytime, early morning, sunset, nighttime, shadowed interior, things like that, you know. Because I know if you're messing around with the global lighting, you can make one area look good and its opposite end might end up looking like trash as a result.
This horse got worms or something. Damn, it's skinny.
Theodore Eckhart. Tack and services. I guess it would be appearance. No. Equipment. Okay, so the saddles.
Best to have a good saddle that'll hold up.
These are all new? We purchased. Something like this. Although I wish that the bottom part would match the tent more. The bottom part's more of a yellow versus the canvas look of the tent.
Folks come from all over for our services.
Let's see here, I'm unwinding a twist in my controller cable. Alright, what else we got? So that was the Garden Trail Saddle, which is pretty close to what I'd want.
Seen quite a few horses coming through with Spaven.
Pre-purchased. Okay. Oh, look. You can get all kinds of colors. So, okay, so I want to look at the style first. Is this already what I have? Owned. Oh, yeah. So we could just change the color. That's probably what I want to do. I mean, that, in my opinion, looks nice, but I'm wanting something that matches my clothing. Because I'm pretentious like that. Sharp. This one. Okay.
My daddy was a blacksmith, right here in this shop. That's how I got learning it.
That's real basic looking. Oh, the tassels though. Okay, let's see if we can speed this up. I like this multicolor look. If I could find something that, and that's pretty nice also. I'm real partial to black and silver. Like, I have to actually be mindful in my clothing choices to not get too much black, silver, and shades of brown.
Across the way. This old lady blew his head clean off.
Go quick, go quick. What about that? That's red. Too much red. This is pretty good. Although I think it's a little bit lighter than the kind of browns I have.
Working with people sometimes.
Stinger. I like that. But again, I'm looking for a color match. It looks kind of fancy also. Not a big fan of all the French symbols and stuff. Alright, I know what the Garden has to offer. I don't know if I like this one that much. Suppose that would be the color.
Look after your horse good. Be damn sure it'll look after you.
It's not terrible. I like the blanket under it, actually. Very kind of Indian. Like Native American. Actually, I kind of like that quite a lot. Continue looking. Here's the Garden Vaquero.
I saw a man get killed.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like foil.
Nickel.
I'm thinking to go with this.
I'd steer clear of the womenfolk in this town. These either
there's
too
a whole
churchy
bunch
or
of
liable to
options
get
there.
you itchy.
I wish I knew how to get rid of that cloth on the bottom, though, make that color change. It's a little bit of mustard in that.
Seen quite a few horses coming through with Spaven.
I'd like you to move.
I think this one, real possibility. What's the difference here? Oh, that saddlebag isn't changing colors.
I hear folks say this town is on the skids, but I don't see it.
Gonna go with this. That's a better match, but this has a, the two-tone.
You only live once, lest you're a cat.
Oh, my bad. I should have been looking at the improved stuff the whole time.
That's a good choice. Better the saddle, better the ride.
Alright, we're gonna go with that. So, horse provisions, buy horses, manage. Oh yeah, we need to feed her.
Come back and see me.
Yeah, that looks nice in the world. One,
Hey,
2. I think 3 will do. I don't know about that. Let's go 6, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now.
Okay, girl.
I won't really know for sure on the saddle till I get the holsters done, so let's go take a look at the clothing store and see if it's part of the accessories.
I am an American.
Okay, this is
Let me vote.
because I recognize old girl. I know we're in the right spot. Let me vote, let me vote, let me vote. I can keep this up all day.
Isn't it time to end this nonsense and
Hmm.
let us vote
Here.
once and for all?
Think.
I'll only shut up once I can vote.
Oh my gosh, she's intolerable. So it says I'm not in the right area. It wants me to go down here. Well, that's right. It kind of wants me to get out on the streets.
This land of equality is a sham and a disgrace. Hello, how are you today?
Come on, folks. All aboard.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
No, ma'am.
I'll go.
Well, I'm going to. I'll only shut up once I can vote.
This is where we're looking to go.
You're back. Welcome.
Okay, so browse catalog
Everything you need and more in there.
and go to accessories. Tanned half chaps.
Could I interest you in trying that one on?
What do these look like by chance?
Make this country a real democracy.
Can't see them because the.
People around here
Okay,
come
so
in
they
just
fit
for
around the
those.
boots.
Women, not monsters.
All right, and then these don't work on the shoes I'm using. And I still don't see it. Okay. Alt-Tab. Bring up the web page.
I take pride in my selection here. Everything here is of exceptional quality.
Come on, people. Let me vote.
Where to customize holsters. Forced equipment.
People say us tailors all sound the same, but I find that rather offensive.
Let women vote. It's time to let women vote.
Change your outfit at camps or hotels. Well, that's true, but where do you get? Can you buy new holsters and stuff like that? Oh, visiting the gunsmith, it says.
Oh, my man, if I had $1 for every time somebody said to me, haven't I met you somewhere else?
We are women, not monsters. We deserve
You know, I was kind of thinking that. So we're going to have to go back to roads.
We have styles for...
It's okay. And I just gotta look again.
all persuasion.
I was
but
starting
I'm
to
sure
think
you'll
that
look
maybe
good in
that's
anything
what
you
was
choose.
going on, is I just kind of missed.
Thank you.
I insist
Really.
that I deserve the right to vote. Let me vote. Let me vote. Let me vote.
Okay, we gotta be careful.
behaving this way?
Are you feeble-minded?
Are you slow?
Nice to see you again, sir.
And we're off. Ho ho ho.
Take a pamphlet and learn all you can about our wonderful approach to religion. Whoa!
Oh, by the way, what's our status now? Still underweight. Still malnourished. We'll check again here in a few minutes. You know, RDR2 and Cyberpunk are gonna spoil me because they're such long-running series. Elden Ring also. That whenever, and the worlds are very immersive. I don't know. That's 3 games I just rattled off the top of my head. Maybe that's just kind of where gaming is going. But I don't know anything coming out in the near future that I'm real excited about. I'm not excited about Witcher 4 at all. I think that's gonna be woke AF, if you know what I mean. Not even so much, not because of the storyline, you know, playing as Ciri kind of makes sense. That's not what I'm worried about. I just look at the development team and some of the stuff that they've decided, even with Cyberpunk, some of the things that they put into Cyberpunk and stuff, even though it ended up working pretty well for that particular genre. I'm very suspicious, so it's not, I haven't written it off my list or anything, but it's a game that I would have to wait until after it's been out for a month and then go check out what everybody thinks. And I don't care about people like IGN. I go and check out normal people and see what they think. YouTubers, you know. They don't have to have a huge subscriber account.
Over here.
I look for regular people.
No, please don't go.
Well, this is where we want to be, so we're going to get off here. But the reason there we go, Hitch. But the reason I bring that up is because there's another game called something about the Daywalker that's being made by the original Witcher. I don't know about the original Witcher, but like the Witcher 3 team. And it looks like it's got more of a Witcher vibe than Witcher 4. But you know, it looks like it's making vampires good guys, and so for me, that's not appealing. I am sick of living in a world that's just trying to think outside the box. That's been happening for decades now. I want to get back to basics and have a game of basic, traditional, archetypical good versus bad, where the good guy is your traditional knight in shining armor kind of style thing, and the bad guy is what they traditionally are. Something with razor sharp teeth that feeds off of human blood. Bad guy. You know? So, even though I think that game looks like it could be a success for people that are into that kind of a thing, it's not a game for me. So, I'm not really sure. Go to customize. I'm not really sure of what could be coming out. Oh, but, you know, as I say that, I've got these Space Marine games that I want to play. And I probably will be bringing that to the channel. Space Marine 2 is coming. So these were the guns. Melee, shotguns, rifles, repeaters, revolvers, all. Okay. Browse the catalog.
Let me see what's available.
So, accessories. There we go. Okay, so we got an upgraded bandolier that I don't wear. We got an upgraded holster, a Lancaster holster. Permanently slows degradation for all weapons
You're gonna
by
buy
10%.
something, right?
Permanently increased capacity for revolver and pistol ammo by 50%. That's a lot. Well, those are the two things I want. Okay, so... Wow. No customization
Listen,
options?
It won't take all day, will you?
I suppose this is done then back at our Foot Locker where we make clothing changes, now that I own them. So that's what we'll go look at next. Before I do that, what's this? Is there a way to see what this bandolier looks like? Not really. We'll just buy it to have it.
You're gonna buy something, right?
Yeah, I just did, man. Shut your pie hole.
You have a good one.
Okay. Inbound to the camp. Whoa, slow down. This is a good way to get a ticket, basically.
Partner?
What's up? See, look, here's another lighting scenario. It's daytime. What time is it during the day? Yeah. Well, it's 6:25 in the evening, but looks like for a late afternoon time frame, right? And you got clouds in the sky. So those are different lighting conditions. And yeah, it still looks fantastic. You have more shadows, but you don't have things drowned in shadow, you know? It's really impressive. This game is the style that I, for myself, this is my own phrase, but I call it cartoon realistic. There are cartoons that have been made, cartoon movies over the years that you can tell they're animated, they're cartoonish, but they have a realistic tone to them versus like a Disney. Like World of Warcraft is a Disney style lighting and animation
It's me.
philosophy,
Look who's back.
if you will. Oh, now see, he's wearing that bandolier. I don't like that. I don't think we're gonna keep that. Not with this outfit. But we have it.
Slow up now. You rest up.
Oh, we're getting close to an hour also, so this is gonna be kind of the last thing we do.
Evening, Arthur.
Time flies when you're having fun. And I enjoyed recording this episode. Monday we'll get back onto missions. I mentioned I want to get the satchel stuff done. So I don't know if that'll be on Monday. I think Monday we're probably just gonna do missions, but maybe Tuesday's episode. Okay. Hats, coats, vests, shirts, pants, suspenders, chaps, boots, spurs, masks. Do we have any other options for mask? I guess we got that. Which I think looks like shite. Okay. Bandanas. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't want that because we got the tie on. Neckwear. Dang, man. Take it easy, will you? Neckerchief. I didn't know. Guess I did know that we had that. Gloves, weapon equipment. Okay, here we go. Gun belts. Upgraded gun belt. Oh, there ain't no colors you can do with that. Primary holster. Oh, okay, it is what it is. And then bandoliers and no bandolier. Even though you get a bonus from it. You get extra rifle ammo. Okay. Satchels. The kit satchel. Oh, that tonics. We're gonna put this on, guys. Just because the colors match the outfit better. I think. Okay. Well, this late at night, what are we looking like? We're still underweight. And our horse is still malnourished. We got a lot to make up for then. So I need to try and remember that on Monday. We need to address that. If you see me not do it, do me a favor and remind me. I don't want our horse dying on us because I forgot to feed it. Seems cruel and unusual. Morning. Sleep till morning. I probably should have eaten before going to sleep. That was a mistake. You have no outfit suitable for cold weather on your horse. All right, fair enough. I haven't seen cold weather in a really, really long time. Player, story. That's what we want. Story. How far are we? Not even 50%, guys. We got a long ways to go. All right, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.